It's June in the UK, and as you can see, we've got a fantastic summer so far. Welcome back to the channel. Today is Wednesday. I've just finished my morning walk. It is 7 a.m. I'm going to take you on just a random day in my life. It's quite an exciting day though today. Signed up with a new business mentor on Monday. We've got our 90-day roadmap call today, which I'm so excited for. Big things are coming. And I've got a double gym session. Going to see what I can do to film as much of that as I can. But the gym's been quite busy recently on lunchtimes. And then I'm just going to be dropping some knowledge bombs and some wisdom as always. But first things first, as you can see, man is wet. So I'm going to go get changed and then it's time for breakfast. Let's get it. Do you wash your potatoes before you eat them? I hope you do. Gotta get the dirt off, right? So my breakfast is potatoes, eggs, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of veggies. I'm not going to show you the way that I cook it because you're all adults here and I'm pretty sure you know how to cook some eggs, some potatoes, some fruit and veg. I hope you do anyway. So I'm just going to cook it. I'm going to show you what it looks like afterwards and then, I'm going to eat it. Coffee time. Here we have potatoes, eggs with some veggies, kiwi. Bon appetit. Anything better than a freshly brewed AeroEspresso filtered coffee from Colombia on a morning? It's good. So I just literally sit there, eat my breakfast, do some work on my phone whilst I'm at it, just reply to messages and these things, clear the inbox, and then get the laptop set up to crack on with the day. So let's do that. One thing I am doing at the moment as well is icing my PTT injury, posterior tibial tendonitis. Easy for you to say, Josh. And I'm actually going to be getting a ultra UV scan on it in the next couple of days because, guys, I'm just not sure if it's getting better or not. And yes, it's going to be a small investment, but it is a small investment to take it out of my mind because if I know that there's something more sinister than just tendinopathy, great, I can move forward with the next steps. But if it is just tendinopathy, great, I know that it's just tendinopathy. But at the moment, it feels like I'm having these like high and low days and things like that. And on Monday, I did my first longer return to run, which was 10 minutes running, 10 minutes walking, rest for 3 minutes, repeat again. So 20 minutes total running. And it felt fine whilst doing it. But since it doesn't feel like it should be after I've been having rehab for as long as I can remember now, and so I just want that peace of mind. There's a lot to be gained by having peace of mind. And if it means that you need to invest in something to do it, do it. And just like that, we're into work. Just checking in on some of my photo shoot clients. So I've got two guys who are doing a photo shoot in July. We are 38 days out with Ben and Nat, and they're both doing absolutely incredible. Take a look at Ben so far. I will bring you a little closer. Look at those abs. My man. That's where he started. That's where we're at now. 30 days out. Look at those abs. He's flying. Awesome work, Ben. Nat, who is actually one of my longest serving clients. These are some of his original photos, but unfortunately I don't have a front shot from him. I'll have to dig that out of the archives. But he's done absolutely incredible. From where he was to where he is right now, he's absolutely outstanding. I'm so proud of where he is right now. So look at his abs. After being a guy who was so overweight and had a terrible relationship with food, to now being in this position right here, absolutely outstanding stuff. Absolutely outstanding. One of the hardest workers in the room. I'm so proud of these guys. Working hard, getting it done. Believe me, photo shoot prep is tough. It is very tough. I'll be honest, Nat's experiencing some of that right now. Poor sleep, hunger, all these things, but 30 days. You tick off every single day and you'll get there in the end. Big up to these two. Now, after this, I'm just going to check in with these guys. I'm going to be looking over one of my YouTube videos, which is going out for the other YouTube that I've got, my coaching one, Josh Lancaster J2. That will be going live on Sunday. And then it's onto a little bit of a content creation morning. Let's get to it. So Nat's experiencing some sleep problems and hunger pangs as well. And it's common when you're this deep into a photo shoot. And now Nat loves Hyrox. I program Hyrox for him. He goes to a class as well. And I've just been taking a look over his nutrition there. And there's a lot of things that we've implemented just now to allow him to alleviate some of his hunger. So he was having things like rice. He was having quite a lot of like a Lotus biscuit and stuff like that. And it's like, well, that's only 30 calories. But when you have that and then another 30 calories and another 30 calories, and when I added things up, it was like 200 calories worth of nice snacks that dissolve and you digest like that, right? If you swap all that for fruit, it's a game changer. Like, get out, stop having your rice, swap it for potatoes or butternut squash or pumpkin. And then what I've also had to do, I've had to take away one of his Hyrox sessions, which he might not be happy with, but it is what it is, for a lower zone 1, zone 2 bike session. Less fatiguing, so it's not going to drive up his cortisol. And all these adjustments that we've made with his nutrition are going to allow him to stay fuller for longer. And when we have more carbohydrates in the meal post pre-bed, that's going to reduce cortisol as well, which is going to allow us to stay asleep for longer. So just a few things there that if you're dieting, you may want to implement those as well. What does that mean? That means it's time to do some content. So we may as well get into it. That was an intense work block. Flow state activated. Whew. Zoned in, my friends. Now it's time for my pre-workout. Meal number 2. Lunch. I don't know, whatever you call it. And my coach at the minute just gives me a meal plan. So I just follow the meal plan. And I always prep my pre and post workout the day before. So this is tomorrow's. It's literally just chicken and rice in the same pan. And then I separate it out, which is this, and put some fruit on top. And then put a little bit of cinnamon or ginger. And then I've got some dark chocolate. Honestly, I know there's a lot of stigma around like meal plans and all this. I think a meal plan's great for 90% of people. Obviously, if you have a poor relationship with food, it might not be the best for you. If you just don't want to do it and you've got loads of time on your hands, great. But for somebody who is physique, performance related, and actually wants to prioritize their health and fitness, if you are building a business or anything alongside that, or you're a dad, just following a meal plan removes all decision fatigue, removes all overwhelm, because you know what you're eating every single minute, every single point of the day. Get yourself a meal plan set up. Job's a good one. I'm going to chow down. I'm going to eat this a little bit earlier than usual because I've got my call with my new business mentor later. And then we're going to hit the gym. Let's go. Busy morning. Now, just walking to the gym. Got all work boxed off. What needed to be done this morning. Booked my UV scan on my PTT. Made the first payment for my invoice for my Nomad visa for Spain. Let's go. Avoided the torrential downpour, which has just hit right now. Now it's gym time. Don't know how much I'm going to be able to record in the gym because it's an old school bodybuilding gym. And I just really need to be respectful of other people in there as well. It's not the biggest of gyms, and it's been quite busy around this time recently. Summer holidays and stuff like that, so people are getting in the gym to get in shape for their holidays, which I love. So we'll see. Might be on this. I might just do it on my phone. A little less intrusive when it's portrait rather than landscape, but we'll see. I have back squat, RDL, leg extension, leg curl, and then some abs. Yes, that is a leg day. I know I shout about not doing leg days all the time, but my coach has put me a leg day in whilst I'm going through this rebuild and this rehab process, and I follow what my coach says because I pay him to do so. I'll see you in the gym. Good set. Good set. That is the gym session complete. A little bit of legs and some rowing intervals afterwards. Didn't film the rowing intervals because I just sat on a rower for 36 minutes. Did 130 on at 7 RPE and then 130 rest for 12 rounds. Now I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna eat. Always as well post gym at the moment to try combat my always on stress mode. Do an NSDR, non-sleep deep rest for 10 minutes after the gym. Gets me back down into a nice calm state. Then I have my food and then it's time to build Compound Co with my new mentor. Let's get it. Lunchtime. So as I mentioned earlier, I have pre-made this. I know it doesn't look fantastic. I don't know if you even can see it. Well, does it look fantastic? No, probably not. But is what it is. We have rice, pineapple, some chicken, and then what you can see on top there is cinnamon. I'm going to get this down there. I'm going to do a little bit of reading on my Kindle as well whilst I'm eating. Something that I'm adopting recently. Rather than put you down, rather than working whilst eating, apart from breakfast, I am reading whilst eating now as well. Kindle maxing, education maxing, and it's just been, oh, it's great. Absolutely love it. Reading at the moment, Jim Collins from Good to Great, which is all about companies that are good. What makes a company go from good to great? I will see you later. Are you excited? Are you? Because I am. I'm about to jump on my call with my new mentor. I don't know why sometimes I change my voice when I'm talking to the camera. My mentor? What even does that mean? Mentor. Where we're going to be mapping out the next 90 days of how Compound Co looks. So excited, man. I'm so excited. We've got the gum, helps me focus, helps me have a bit more energy as well. That's a cheat code, by the way. Got the juice. Got the glasses. Earphones. Ultimate focus and productivity tip. We are locked and loaded, ready to go. My friends, I will see you on the other side. That was powerful, man. So good. So good. I've never felt this positive about someone being in my corner. And believe me, I've had a business mentor ever since I started my coaching. Why? Because I want to get to a place faster. Speed's important to me. So getting somewhere faster, more efficiently, in a better way, and doing it with somebody and having fun along the way matters to me. So I've always had a mentor. And I think anybody and everybody, business owners, entrepreneurs, should have a mentor or a coach in their corner. And similarly, if you want to get in shape, like proper shape, and you want to perform as well, and allow that to translate into other areas of your life, you should have a fitness coach as well. Fitness coach, business coach, well, mentor, I have both, always. That's beside the point. So good. The call was amazing. I'm so fired up. One thing I want to ask you right now is, what is one thing you keep asking how about? How can I do Y, X? How can I do this? How can I do that? When actually, you should just ask who. Who is the right person I need in my corner to help me get X result faster, have more fun, and do it in a better way than what I could do myself? Honestly, ask yourself that thing now, whether it's business, health, relationships, whatever it is in your life. Ask yourself that question. Sit on it and think about it. I've asked myself that question, and this is why I'm in this spot right now. Absolutely stoked, buzzing for the next steps in my life. Always ask who instead of how. It's really important. Now, I'm gonna get some food shopping. I'm gonna have my dinner. And then I've got a client call to wrap off the day. Ask who, not how. All I seem to do is spend money and time on groceries. Let's see what we've got, shall we? Kiwis. grapefruit, butternut squash, eggs, oranges, sardines, ginger, cinnamon, potatoes, avocados, coffee, beef, frozen blues. Bravo. Now, I just need to breathe a little bit. Today's been rushed. Whoosa. It is 5:30. I'm going to have 5 minutes. I'm going to make my dinner. I'm going to eat my dinner. I'm going to do my client call at 7 p.m. for 30 minutes where we just have a chat about life. Honestly, it's one of my favorite times of the week. And then I'm going to go to bed. Look at my tash. Give me a thumbs up. If you like it, give me a thumbs down. If you think it needs to go. Yeah, see you later, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Peace. And that is the day. That is Wednesday done. And I'm going to leave the vlog here because it has been a long one. And I'm going to go shower. I'm going to wind down for the evening. But if there's one thing that you can take away from this entire vlog, it's please to always admit that it's fine to get support and to get help. Stop asking how to do things and start asking who you can get to help you and support you on your journey. Doing things as part of a community and a tribe and having someone in your corner really does lead to a whole new sense of fulfillment, of positivity. Because when you've got somebody in your corner who wants you to succeed as much as you do, you've got no other choice. Friends, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.